Alright, ladies and gentlemen, how are you guys doing today on this Friday, January 14th, 2022? Thank you for joining me here tonight for another metallic episode of Music of Destruction, bringing you the very best in metal-related content right here on YouTube on the only metal channel you guys are going to need. If you missed anything in the past week, click the eye in the upper right corner of the screen. You can get caught up on all the latest videos. Everything you need right there to get caught up is there. If you want me to review anything, make suggestions in the comment section below. Slam, deathcore, metalcore, and modern tech death are garbage. I hate them. If you want to like that stuff, that's your choice. Remember to subscribe, turn on the notification bell so you don't miss anything. You're looking at one of the hardest working metal channels on the platform. Brutally honest up front, controversial, and opinionated as always. Welcome to Metal Album Warfare Fridays here on the channel. Tonight we have an excellent battle for you folks with the band that started it all for death metal. Yes, tonight's battle is between Seven Churches from Possessed and Revelations of Oblivion. Now, for those of you who don't know about the 35-year-long hiatus that occurred and the brand new lineup changes, other than Jeff Becerra being the sole original member, then I highly recommend checking out my reviews of both of these albums, which you can find in the album reviews playlist. Now, Seven Churches was released in 1985 on Combat Records, and Revelations of Oblivion was released in 2019 on Nuclear Blast Records. And you know, not a lot of people thought that Possessed were going to come back and never make anything again. I'm very happy that they did, being that they are my favorite death metal band, at least from the old school. They certainly are, yeah, definitely. And I actually interviewed Possessed on my old channel. I will try to get a hold of Jeff and the rest of the band to do another interview through Zoom, and I know you guys are probably wondering what happened to those videos. Well, I deleted my old channel, and unfortunately I lost all those interviews, but I did interview Possessed, and I am connected with Jeff Becerra and the rest of the band members, so I will try to get them back on here to Music of Destruction in the future. I don't know when that will happen. I have to talk to Jeff and find out what his schedule is going to be like, but yeah, rest assured I will try to get them back on the channel. Alright, so let's just get into it here, shall we? From Seven Churches, we have The Exorcist versus No More Room in Hell from Revelations of Oblivion, and both of these tracks are absolutely incredible, okay? The Exorcist, one of the most iconic Possessed songs from Seven Churches. No More Room in Hell from Revelations of Oblivion kind of sounds like a continuation of The Exorcist, and you can certainly tell that a lot of the same framework went into both of these records, especially these two tracks, and they're like Chapter 1 and Chapter 2 here. Both are so fucking brutal, intense, sonic, crazy, and absolutely awesome. Jeff's vocals on both of these, amazing. Jeff hasn't lost any of his vocal prowess from Seven Churches up to Revelations of Oblivion. The instrumentation on both of these is amazing, very talented stuff. I love the emotion and the atmosphere on both of them, so they're getting a point each. Next up, Pentagram from Seven Churches versus Dominion from Revelations of Oblivion. Again, Pentagram, one of the best fucking tracks on Seven Churches, an instant classic. Brutal, heavy, dark, atmospheric, and absolutely valid and real and convicted. Same with Dominion from Revelations of Oblivion. Now, the production's been cleaned up a bit for Revelations of Oblivion, but hey, I mean, they were using Pro Tools, I guess that's fine. There's still some dirt in Revelations of Oblivion's production. It's not super polished. But yeah, both these tracks are awesome. Dominion, one of my favorites off of Revelations of Oblivion, so they're both getting a point as well. Next up, we have Burning in Hell from Seven Churches versus Damned from Revelations of Oblivion, and I love Burning in Hell a lot. That was one of the first tracks Jeff ever wrote for Seven Churches, and Damned from Revelations of Oblivion is no slouch of a track either. I love how intense both these albums are and how they never skipped a beat. I mean, they did have more of a little bit of a thrash metal efforts. Releases were done with the other two, Beyond the Gates and the Eyes of Horror, but with Revelations of Oblivion, we see them coming back true to form of Seven Churches. And I love both these tracks equally, so they're both getting a point. Next up, Evil Warriors from Seven Churches versus Demon from Revelations of Oblivion. Evil Warriors, amazing stuff here. One of my favorites from Seven Churches. Have so many great memories of this one. One of the heaviest fucking death metal songs of all time, in my opinion, especially from 1985. I mean, who was heavier than Possessed in 85? I don't know of anybody. Demon from Revelations of Oblivion, bit of a slower Doom-like crawl to it, but absolutely fucking jaw-dropping with its atmospherics, vocals, lyricism and everything, bass, guitar, drums. Emilio Marquez, one of the best fucking drummers in the world, okay? Does an awesome job on this record, both getting a point there. Next up, we have the title track from Seven Churches versus Abandoned from Revelations of Oblivion. And again, two classics, amazing, fast, brutal, uncompromising, and full fucking on Possessed, especially with the atmosphere and the lyricism from Jeff Becerra. And he sounds amazing on this new album, and I cannot wait to see what they're going to do next. Both of these are getting a point. Next up, Satan's Curse from Seven Churches versus Shadowcult from Revelations of Oblivion. And again, amazing songs here full of intensity, aggression, atmosphere, prowess, power, and of course darkness, as Possessed can only bring with these two records. And I really love both of them equally, and it's hard to pick a winner out of any of these tracks because of how fucking intense. And this comeback for Possessed with Revelations of Oblivion is fucking phenomenal, okay? And I really hope I get to see them live in the next couple of years because I want to meet Jeff Becerra. As I said, I did interview them on my old channel, and got to get them back. Yeah, both these tracks getting a point. They're instant classics. Next, Holy Hell from Seven Churches versus Omen from Revelations of Oblivion. Holy Hell, amazing track. I mean, if you've heard these albums, especially Seven Churches, you know exactly what you're getting into with this, and this is an awesome song as well. I think this is another one that Jeff wrote way back before they even recorded with Possessed. Amazing stuff here, okay? Great instrumentation, it's fast, it's dark, it's heavy, it's amazing. It's Possessed, man. I mean, what more do I need to say? Omen from Revelations is another incredible killer fucking song. Very heavy, dark, and aggressive, and rage-fueled, emotionally powerful, and convicted, okay? That's what both these albums have. They're amazing. Both getting a point. Next up, Twisted Minds from Seven Churches versus Ritual from Revelations of Oblivion. Again, amazing tracks. Both of them are on par with each other, and I just love the shift that you can hear between the two albums, but I also love the similarities because there is a lot of similarities here, okay? I almost feel like Revelations of Oblivion is Seven Churches Part 2. In a lot of ways it is. You could tell that both of these albums could be played one after another, and you can feel the similar aesthetics, similar lyrical themes, and goal and atmosphere. And both these tracks, man, absolutely fucking deadly. They're both getting a point. Next up, we have Fallen Angel from Seven Churches versus The Word from Revelations of Oblivion. Two iconic tracks here. I mean, I can't pick a winner, guys. These albums are fucking off the charts. Both of them are so good, and I mean, it's hard to believe there's 35 years between the two of them because it doesn't feel like that. This feels like the the logical follow-up to Seven Churches. The Word's an amazing track from Revelations of Oblivion. So is Fallen Angel from Seven Churches. So they're both getting a point. Finally, we have Death Metal, the pioneering track for the genre, versus Graven. Of course, Death Metal from Seven Churches and Graven from Revelations of Oblivion. Both amazing songs. Powerful, fast, brutal, aggressive, instrumentally fucking amazing. Jeff's vocals and lyrics, amazing stuff. These are albums that are full of darkness and evil, okay? And definitely very emotional stuff here. But the band knew what they were going for. Of course, the lineup is different on Seven Churches, but it doesn't feel that way. I just think that the lineup on Revelations of Oblivion is better. Now, I know a lot of people will probably shit on me for that. I don't give a fuck. I think Possessed are better now than they've ever been, though I love Seven Churches. It is an instant fucking classic. Revelations of Oblivion is definitely on par Seven Churches. So let's add up the score. Seven Churches comes in with 10 points. Revelations of Oblivion, 10 points. Folks, we got a tie here because both these records are easily on par, as I said, with each other, and these are essential death metal albums. Make no mistake about it. Possessed are the godfathers of the genre, and both of these albums are classics, and no one can compete with Possessed. They are still my favorite death metal band to this day and will remain so forever. Hail fucking Possessed. Alright, so there you have it. Another metal album warfare is in the books here on Music of Destruction. I hope you enjoyed the premiere. If you're new, subscribe, turn on that notification bell so you don't miss anything. teespring.com/music-of-destruction for merch on that page. bonfire.com/store/music-of-destruction for new merch there. Got some new stuff I put up. Going to be putting up some more. Janelle's been helping me with design. She's also working on my green screen set, so just be patient. Going to have a new green screen. It's going to look fucking deadly from what I've been hearing and seeing. If you want to help out on Patreon, the Seed episode number 35, The History of Cryptopsy, up on Patreon right now. Patreon.com/Music of Destruction. $5 a month to get you access for life. Thank you to those who are supporting. If you, Colton, James, and myself finished our review of Alien from Beyond the Big Screen Movie and Game Review, working on Aliens in 1986 very, very soon. The follow-up for part 2 of our Alien Trilogy special, Beyond the Big Screen Movie and Game Review. Make sure you go over there and subscribe. Thank you for watching here tonight. Like, comment, subscribe, share this video. We'll see you for the Crypt Underground Metal Radio Show tomorrow night. Have a great night. See you in the next video.